Hey guys, this is gonna be my first commentary reaction video with the most recent biggest tournament, Red Bull Kumite Last Chance Qualifier. Um, as you all know, Ending Walker got in second place and Kakuru got first place, so he's the last qualifier for Red Bull Kumite. Right now, the most interesting matches I've seen so far is Tokido just going on a rampage against everyone. So let's just look at what he's doing with Ken right now, because I'm really interested in seeing what he's just his Ken looks pretty crazy right now. So I'm surprised he's playing Ken. I thought he was maining Luke with modern controls. So let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Historically, throughout the fighting game history.
About those casual scores, because nothing really matters until the actual tournament.
All I know is when Tokido entered, I saw a life bar appear.
Alright, who?
I started to hear the chorus behind.
Got the commentaries. Damakuzenzi, Logan, Rob. Alright, Angry Bird versus Tokido. This is actually crazy. The Angry Bird, one of the best Kens right now in Street Fighter 6. I actually haven't seen Tokido play Ken yet, so we'll see.
Tokido has been sort of shopping around as he does in the beginning of every game into finding what is that perfect fit, and he believes that Ken is the best one.
Tokido adjusted his
Ken has been
monitor.
popular. I mean, great character anyway. Daigo plays Ken as well.
Okay, they're playing really slow right now, just testing each other out. Whoa, he just did it! Okay. What's going on? Angry Bird's already busting out. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. What's going on? He's already busting out.
He's going to go on with the mirror match against Angry Birds.
Let me slow it down here. Okay, during this situation, Angry Bird just did it. Like when he did that, when he did EXTP. So in this game, when you do EXTP on somebody, typically they're doing it to take their turn back. So let's see here. Basically, what happened was, hold on, I need to. Oh my god. Yeah, so when the rounds start, they're testing each other out, right? This is typically how it is in high level play. Yeah, they were throwing fireballs, typical round start for high level players, just testing each other out. Tokido threw a heavy dragon whiplash here, and Angry Bird tried to perfect parry it, but the perfect parry didn't go off, so he just got the regular parry. So when you do a regular parry on any attack, the frame data does not change. It's still the same. So Ken's heavy dragon whiplash kick is plus on block. So because he's parrying while standing, he's only +1, I believe. So Tokido is plus in this situation. That means it's his turn after this interaction. So Angry Bird took his turn back by doing EXTP, because he did not want to block and he wanted to see if Tokido was going to pressure him more after this. And basically he just did it. So anyway, let's go on to see what happens next.
Very nice from Angry Bird, and Angry Bird has the benefit of...
Whoa, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened?
No for today, guys.
Okay, we got parries on the Dragon Lash. Very nice.
Oh, he did. He did drive rush into heavy dragon whiplash. Okay, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why Angry Bird did that. He did drive rush parry into heavy dragon whiplash. I think it's the that's an interesting decision. I don't know why. What was the point? But this is a really cool side switch combo that Tokido did. What was it again?
Okay, we got parries on the Dragon Lash. Very nice.
Fireball, roundhouse. Ooh, the crush count. It's a punish counter combo. Oh, this combo is really hard to do. There's a very specific timing to do this combo.
I love this combo.
Heavy dragon, EX dragon. So the combo was roundhouse punish counter into drive rush parry, fierce, and then Tatsu, and then side switch with EX Dragon Lash again, and then finish a combo. Okay, so he...
Very nice from Angry Bird. And Angry Bird has the benefit
Oh, this combo's so
Big
cool.
Bird. I love this combo.
Okay, anyway. So knockdown situation. I think this setup here leaves you around plus 10. So basically, when you knock down your opponent, there's like so many options you and your opponent can do. So basically, you have to make a calculated decision to see what your opponent thinks they're gonna do on wake up. So in this situation, we're looking at the life right now. They're very, very even. Tokido just did one really good combo, and it got him like what, 25% health lead. So he goes for the safest option. I think I would go for a safe option here, where I would just throw, and he threw. Okay, so that's typically what I would do, or most high-level players would do. We take the throw in this situation. But the next interaction, because after you do a successful throw here, you get another mix-up again. So we have to guess again on wake up. What does he do? Okay, so Tokido dashed after throwing. So as Ken, or most characters in this game, after you throw someone and you dash up after, the frame data will tell you that you're plus. And in this situation, you're +1. And what that means is it's your turn, pretty much. You can go for a throw here if you want, but the problem is if your opponent wakes up right away and attacks with like a jab attack, your throw will lose, because in Street Fighter 6, throwing takes 5 frames of startup. It takes 5 frames to do the animation. And the fastest attack in this game is jab, which is 4 frames. In this game, Street Fighter 6, there's no priority system for throws. So what that means is if throw and jab are on the same frame, the jab will win, not the throw. Whereas in Street Fighter 5, the last version of Street Fighter, throw had priorities over strikes. So if Angry Bird woke up jab here, he would win. But if Tokido decides to do jab after dashing, then he wins. But of course, if Angry Bird just does the EXDP again, then, well, Tokido just guessed wrong. But it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't care if I get hit by EXDP in this situation, because that means it would make our health like a little bit about the same if I took the EXDP. But honestly, like at this point, it's just calculated risk and guessing. Yeah, so Tokido did jab. He did jab. He did dash up and jab. So he went the safe route. Whoa! See? They're trying to take their turns back. They're trying to take their turns back.
The dash as well, so he reclaims the corner.
Oh no.
Little Jinrai loop.
Okay, Angry Bird capitalized on the EXDP punish. Burnout.
Oh, in burnout. Oh my god.
Oh.
Running anti-air with the loafers, that knocks him out.
If that doesn't trade, he actually gets the juggle of it as well.
Oh, there's so many interactions going on.
Oh, the reads. He's like,
He's dead. Nice.
He's so optimal, man. He's so
What happened? What happened? Tokido was winning this round so convincingly. He lost. He made like 3 good reads, and then he lost the round after. What the hell? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, Tokido made 2 good reads, and he just lost the round. Like 3 good reads actually. Oh, I see. Okay, this is what happened. This is what happened. I see. Tokido is not 100% optimal with Ken yet, which is understandable. No one is 100% optimal right now. Okay, so what happened was he took his mix-up here, and basically he did his jab block string. So a jab block string is you typically do 1 to 2 jabs, and if your opponent is mashing in between those jabs, you get counter hit because this is considered a block string. If you're attacking in between someone's block strings, it's not your turn. And this will be just called chain jabbing. Yes, the jabs are minus if you block it, but if you chain it, it's technically plus. So in this game in Street Fighter 6, if you the typical common block strings are just 1 to 2 jabs or 1 to 3 jabs. But what happened was Tokido did not cancel his third jabs. He didn't cancel his third jab into something. So playing as Ken or any characters, you typically want to cancel your jab attacks into something and not just don't do anything. So what happened here was Angry Bird was waiting for him to finish his block string, which was Tokido did 3 jabs, and then Angry Bird did light kick into drive rush cancel in case Tokido pressed something else after his third jab. And he did press something else. The reason why Tokido pressed something after that block string was because he thought he was spaced correctly to make anything that Angry Bird presses will miss. When you do a specific block string, it creates a spacing where your character is just right outside of almost any attacks from your opponent. But Angry Bird recognized that, and he chose the fastest attack with Ken, which is one of the fastest attacks, which is his light kick, and then he canceled it to drive rush. And then he basically converted off this combo, and yeah, he got a lot of momentum off of that. Oh, he actually didn't combo into it. Maybe he mistimed it. Okay, but anyway, after he did the drive rush cancel, after he did that, he also did heavy Dragon Whiplash, and Tokido was definitely not ready for it. He was just blocking. But if you are crouch blocking heavy Dragon Whiplash, you're like you're super plus. It's your turn. I think you're +2 or +3, I believe. Anyway, Tokido blocked it, and he's like, "Oh, I need to take the momentum back because he's getting momentum now." So Tokido tried to make the right read and did EXDP here to take his turn back. He blocked it, right? He blocked it. So I in this situation, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just I would have done the safest option as a high level player. So we have this option, and it's a very universal option. It's called delay tech. So what delay tech is, we usually call it delay tech or delay throw, and in Street Fighter 4 it was called delay crouch. So what that means is when any situation when you're blocking an attack or when you're knocked down, the technique to apply this is basically you're blocking the first couple of frames, like between 1 to 8 frames of wake up or any attack, any block stun. You're pressing throw after the couple frames of blocking. So the concept is you're blocking something for a short period of time, and then you press throw. And the reason why this is very useful in higher levels of gameplay is because if your opponent is trying to throw you, you actually have a very small window to break the throw without thinking about it. So in case if your opponent is trying to attack you after, something like when they knock you down or when they're pressuring you, if we use this technique, we're blocking at the same time, but also we're pressing throw in between that. Or if we're getting knocked down, we're also doing the same thing. And what happens is your character will block first, and then you press throw. And because your opponent is right beside you, if they decide to not do anything, then what happens is your throw will come out, and either the throw is successful or it breaks. So in essence, that's pretty much what delay tech or delay crouch is. So in this situation, I would have done this, but Tokido didn't because this is an exhibition. It's a first of one, so you have to make really, really ambitious reads. So he tried to take his turn back and do EXDP here, but it was not the correct read. And Angry Bird what Angry Bird actually did here was he did delay tech. See how he's blocking, but he actually did delay tech. And the reason why he did delay tech was because he wanted to see if he was going to do EXDP. So Angry Bird thought that, oh, okay, if I do delay tech here, if I do delay tech delay throw, it's fine if nothing happens. He would just be blocking and then throwing after the first couple frames. So he did DP right away and he blocked it, but it didn't matter. He didn't even need to read that, oh, is Tokido going to do EXDP? He's just going to do delay tech, and if nothing happens, then he throws. But if something happens, like if Tokido does EXDP after this interaction, then he didn't really need to think about it. It just came out. And now his brain just processes this, and he's like, oh, I can punish him now. Yeah, so Angry Bird does a side switch comp. Oh, that's actually really smart. He dashed up and did the side switch and put Tokido in the corner. That's actually very smart.
I like that. The dash
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh, he did the level 1 super to burn him out almost. That's very smart. Okay.
Yeah, that goes jump tattoo, no? Okay. You have a setup after this, you can jump tattoo cross up.
Oh, he's in burnout.
Oh, in burnout. Oh my god.
Running anti-air.
Oh, you see that little movement there he did? He little that tiny movement there. You guys saw that?
No? Okay. You have a setup after this, you can jump
That little tiny movement there.
Oh, in burnout.
Oh, he was trying to really make Tokido really bite. He was trying to make him bite. So the setup here, after he did the trade attack, the trade interaction there, Angry Bird did 2 dash ups, and in this situation, it's pretty much Angry Bird's turn still. So in this situation, he wanted to test Tokido's wake up options again, and basically the reason why you see Angry Bird move a little bit back was to make sure he goes just outside of Tokido's throw range on wake up, and if he sees him throws, he will react and punish the throw. And usually in a high level we call this shimmy. So shimmy or throw bait. So Angry Bird was going for a throw bait here because he wanted to see if Tokido was very scared and going for a the common safe option, which is delay tech. He wanted to see if he was going to do that. So that's why you see Angry Bird in this situation move back just a tiny bit to go to the throw range, but he's pressing heavy punch because he's reacting too fast. Like Tokido didn't do anything on wake up, he was just blocking, but he pressed heavy punch in response to Tokido not doing anything. So this is what we call like preemptive reactions, or just flinch reactions, or just whatever. Yeah, press the fierce and then the crushing meaning kick. It doesn't matter. This part here doesn't really matter because when you're in burnout, every attack you do is literally your turn. You can't do anything.
Knocks him out.
If that doesn't trade, he actually gets the juggle of it as well.
Yeah. So see how Tokido did really good here. Like his defense is really good here. Super good, super strong.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he went for the throw bait here. Watch this. And then after Angry Bird did the drive rush cancel off crouching meaning kick, he did jab, and then he tried to throw him here because he's like, oh, well, the last time you didn't press throw on wake up, I'm gonna try and throw you this time. And Tokido teched it. See, Tokido did delay tech here. He did, but you know, if Angry Bird shimmied him again, he would have died. But so this is really good defense on Tokido. Super good.
If that doesn't trade, he actually gets the juggle of it as well.
Nice drive impact. I'm not sure if that was on reaction. It is possible to drive impact on reaction if you see a fireball, but you have to be very, it's a very strict timing. I promise you, it's a very strict timing. Where to go? Oh, where am I?
Years ahead. Back to me. Jump tattoo, no? Okay. You have a setup after the juggle of it as well.
Oh wait, he just did it. He didn't react to it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did he just do it?
Okay. You have a setup after this.
Did he just do it?
Burnout. Oh, in burnout. Oh my
the
god.
running anti-air with the loafers. Yeah, knocks him out.
That doesn't trade.
Hold on, let me just put this in 0.5 speed. I just want to see if he did it on reaction or if he just did it.
He actually gets the juggle of it as well.
No, he just did it. He just did it. Damn, he just did it. Oh, that's so crazy. He just did it. Okay, well, it's fair. It's fair. Typically, when we are in burnout, you can practically do anything. So doing like different intervals of drive impact just throughout the interactions when your opponent's in burnout is actually very, very, it causes a lot of mental strain on your opponent and it just overwhelms them tremendously. So it's actually very, very intuitive for Angry Bird to throw out drive impacts just randomly in burnout. So anyway, Tokido got hit. He pretty much loses his round, and then we go on to the next round. No, that was. Oh yeah, it was a read. It was a read.
He's so optimal, man.
He just did it though. I don't think it was a read. He just did it. All right, next round. Let's see the adaptation. What is the adaptation for Tokido?
Tokido is not gonna press buttons. He's seen the shimmy games from Angry
Damn, they are going ham. A lot of drive rush cancels right now.
Back to neutral.
Yeah, see, he did. You guys are starting to see it, right? I hope you guys are starting to see it, cause I'll go back again one more time.
Angry Birds.
I'll go back again one more time. Look, they're playing slow again, right? The reason why Angry Birds playing a little bit slower now is because he's up a round. He doesn't need to take any more risks. Whenever someone's up one round, whoever takes the first round, they are usually very, very comfortable after in high level play. Yeah, so he did drive rush cancel off the crouching meaning kick. Essentially, crouching meaning kick off drive rush cancel is literally the meta right now. So if you're playing a character with a good crouching meaning kick, you literally always want to cancel it into drive rush, just to get the first get the first bases down, get the download, get like the information from your opponent and everything. So Angry Bird tested him again, and he went for throw bait here after he did the drive rush cancel and the jab. Yeah, so the reason why you see him walk back again is because he's testing Tokido to see if he's gonna bite. Because last time he did do delay tech, he did do delay crush, but he didn't do anything this time. He didn't do anything. God, Tokido's like defense is really good. Like it's really crazy. Okay, and then Tokido does it back. He does it back. But he actually didn't go for a throw bait this time. He just continued the pressure. So Angry Bird is blocking, like he's committed to blocking right now. He actually just committed to block here. So basically Tokido could have actually thrown him here and the throw would have been successful.
He's seen the shimmy games from Angry Birds.
Yeah, see there's a very small detail here. So see how after Tokido did the block string here. So after the jab block string here, Angry Bird immediately took his turn back. He immediately pressed light kick after that. So this is what I would have done last round as Tokido. After my jab strings, I would cancel them into like Jirai kick or like light Jirai kick or fireball. Like typically you want to cancel your jab strings into something. If you know your opponent is going to be pressing after your jab string, your block strings.
Games from Angry Birds.
Yeah, they're still playing really slow. Oh, fireball counter hit. Ah, that was pretty sweet. There's a lot of respect going on here.
Now. In a much slower game, first round one.
Oh, he didn't punish. He didn't punish that. That was punishable. That was very punishable. I think Tokido missed the punish by like 1 frame. So in this situation, yeah, right here. So Tokido, if you ever block this heavy kick from Ken, he's not safe. Like you have 5 frames to punish this move. So I think Ken's light kick is 5 frames. It takes 5 frames of startup for Ken. So Tokido could have pressed light kick here, but he pressed it too late. What he actually pressed it 1 frame late because you see him actually press it, but it didn't punish him. It didn't say punish. See, he blocked it. It didn't say punish counter. Yeah, so he missed the punish there.
Now Tokido has played in the SBO before.
Okay, so what's the mix-up? What do you guys think the mix-up is? I think Angry Bird is going to just block. He just blocked. Okay, he just blocked. Tokido continued to pressure. Oh, he did it back. He did it back. Okay, what's the mix-up? I think Tokido's gonna do the XDP. I guess we're on. I guess we're on. There's so many options. Oh my god. So Angry Bird. The reason why Angry Bird backdashed there, I'll tell you why after we see it again. He backdashed, right? The reason why he backdashed was because he thought Tokido was going to throw bait again. He was doing delay tech. He thought Tokido was going to do delay tech again. That's why he did backdash. And then once you see Angry Bird do backdash here, I'm pretty sure he's going to flinch, react, and press heavy punch. See? He pressed heavy punch. So, yeah, there's just... Angry Bird is doing a lot of things to think Tokido is going to do delay tech. And this is a very, very good... It's very hard to play around this type of archetype because a lot of high-level players have a consistency on doing safe options, which is generally delay tech or delay attack. Delay tech and delay attack are the same concepts. Delay attack is basically you're crouching, you're blocking for a specific amount of frames, and then you press an attack after to interrupt something.
Changes the way.
Yeah, so he did drive rush cancel and the throw right away because he thought, oh, he reacted to that. He reacted to that. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, I gotta slow that down to see if it was an actual reaction. Okay, hold on, it's right here. I think it was right here. Let me slow it down. I just want to see. I just want to see if it was a reaction. Was it a reaction? Oh, it was a reaction! That's crazy! Tokido reacted to that? That's so cool. Damn. Okay. Well, that's actually good to know you can actually react with drive impact if your opponent's ever throwing fireballs. So, but that takes a lot of mental strain. Like you're super focused. You're probably only focusing on fireballs. That's it. Okay. So Tokido. Yeah, look at the light. Okay, well he took. Wait, what? Wait, why did he do that combo?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, I see. He didn't get the cinematic version. Oh, okay. So the fix this combo. What Tokido could have done was that's the right combo route, by the way. That's the most damaged combo route for Ken. Meterless. He did the run DP too early. If he did it later, he would have gotten the cinematic version, and he would have put Angry Bird in burnout, and he would have gotten more damage. It doesn't really matter. He puts him in burnout anyway, but it's just a safer option because it doesn't give your opponent a chance to access their drive meter when they're knocked down.
I can't remember. Let me know, Chan. I don't think so, but I can completely be wrong.
There's no.
Yeah, and then DP.
I can't name it, but
Oh, he fell for that? I would have DP'd, but honestly, the life lead difference is just crazy. So if I wanted to make a comeback here, I would have to spend my level 3 super and make a comeback. But I think Angry Bird just conceded this round and just didn't really bother because he's like, oh, I'm up a round. I'll just give it to him.
I'm sure some weeb historian that knows the data
Yeah.
of their
Yeah.
noggin.
Okay. Well, last round. Let's go.
I will say, because maybe the viewers can't see the order, but
Oh, what the hell was that? What was that? Why did he get level 1 super? Okay, so here's the problem with Street Fighter 6. There's a lot of you're gonna get a lot of random things in this game because the input system, the input leniency in this system is very, very long. So what I mean by that is like this game stores your inputs for a very, very long time. So you have to be very careful and very strict on how you deal with your inputs when you're moving around with your character.
Oh, what is that?
So that's probably how he got level 1 super. Or maybe, you know what, maybe he just fat fingered it. Maybe he just fat fingered it.
He's going up on the 4th position.
Okay, what
I
happened?
will
What
say,
happened?
because maybe the viewers can't see the order, but Tokido was. Oh, what is that?
EX Fireball. Yeah, so this is pretty much the most common strat right now. You EX Fireball with Ken, and then you drive rush parry.
That was the
Yeah, so he gets a punish, and then you can convert. What does he do? He doesn't cancel into another drive rush, which is usually what I do. Oh, he went in heavy thoughts. Okay, so he didn't dash up. You get set up if you dash up. Anyway, so he knocks him down. What's the mix up here? What do we guess? Do we guess throw or do we block? I'm gonna say throw. Okay, he did throw. He threw him. So next mix up. What do you think is the next mix up? No dash. He just does a manual time walk up. Tokido can either do EXDP here or back dash or wake up jab or block. Oh, he did wake up parry. Oh my god. See, there's so many options. Okay, so he woke up parry. He got a perfect parry, and he's probably gonna throw Angry Bird into the corner to reverse the. Whenever you have your opponent in the corner in this game, it's pretty much almost checkmate if you make one mistake.
Indication of this perfect parry.
Yeah, back throw. Okay, now Angry Bird's in the corner.
To the corner.
Tokido and CDS2.
Oh, he did standing light kick into heavy dragon whiplash. Okay, so he blocks this. He's probably, you know what? Angry Bird's probably banking on Tokido doing EXDP again, but I don't think he's gonna do it. He's just gonna block. Okay, he did delay tech. See, you guys see it, right? He did delay tech. So the reason why I know they did delay tech was because they both pressed throw. They're both beside each other. They both read. Angry Bird read, tried to read Tokido and said, okay, you know what? I know you're gonna do EXDP. And then Angry Bird Tokido was like, okay, I think you're gonna go for a throw here. I'm just gonna do delay tech. And then nothing happened. Tokido, they both did. He did EX Fireball. Whoa! Was it? Wait, they did it on reaction. Throw break, and then Tokido did EX Fireball. Angry Bird did regular Fireball. He probably didn't want to do EX Fireball because Angry Bird only has 3 bars of drive meter left. So if he did EX, he'll be really close to burnout. More pressure. Ah, I see. So Tokido recognized that he was doing a lot of heavy dragon whiplash cancels off any of his attacks. So he waited out a bit more to see what Angry Bird was gonna do, and then he reacted with the animation, with the animation of Ken going up, and then he did EXDP to interrupt that. Yeah, okay, I see. So he gets another mix up here. He gets another mix up here. He's knocked down. He can throw Angry Bird, or he can block. He can do delay tech on his wake up to think that Angry Bird's gonna do EXDP. Oh, he did run overhead. Angry Bird's so stubborn. He's so stubborn. Guys, he's so stubborn. He did drive rush cancel to burn himself out, and then did jab, and then walked back again to think that, oh, okay, Tokido, you're for sure going to delay tech again this time. So basically, Angry Bird's like reads the entire like match here was like 30% correct. So Tokido was really good at shuffling his defense options. So basically, what Tokido did here was his jab came out, but instead of him doing delay tech in this situation, he did delay attack in this situation. So that's why you see his jab come out here.
Gone a long way back and really
yeah. So he realizes he's a burnout, so he's gonna play more aggressive. And basically, you can pretty much do anything at this point. The only way Angry Bird can make a comeback here is if he does level 3 super. So I would, after this knockdown situation, I would literally just wait. I will jab him once and wait. Okay, okay, well, Tokido did delay tech. The reason why he did delay tech was because he thought he was going to do wake up super. So the delay tech would block the super, and if nothing happens, then this either Angry Bird gets thrown or throw break happens.
The fight mechanics early on in the game.
Okay, Tokido's still playing slow. He's still playing really slow. When in this situation, you can still lose. He's in burnout. I understand he's in burnout, but he can still lose.
Recently, I would say that
So he's controlling him in the corner really well.
not been as great compared to
Oh no, he got counter hit. You know what I'm betting? I bet the counter hit was Angry Bird inputting super, but he probably missed the input and super did not come out. Maybe he got jab or DP instead, but he got counter hit and he just loses the round here. So what happened here? What happened here? Delay tech, fireball, EX fireball, dash up, take your turn. Or not take your turn, but just more pressure. And then he did heavy punch and then dragon whiplash cancel. This is not a real block string, so the reason why Angry Bird got counter hit was he probably was buffering. So buffering basically means you're just doing an input, you're just doing a motion input to, like, say for example, like you're doing fireball and the input to the motion to do fireball is down and then down forward. We're inputting the motion first, and if we wanted to make it come out faster and make it come out whenever we want, we just press one button after we do the input motion instead of having to do it all in one go. So we're inputting the motion first, and then if something happens, we press the button and then it comes out. So he probably missed the buffer input of the motion by maybe like one motion, and then he got counter hit. Yeah, I'm thinking he actually did super here, but it didn't come out because he probably missed the motion buffer.
not been as great compared to
Yeah, and he did super it again, but it didn't come out. So he was actually trying really hard to do super.
players from outside of Japan, and
Yeah, and then he dies here. Okay.
Oh, do you mean that now that
Damn, Tokido's can looks kind of sick. Tokido's can looks kind of sick.
before the
Okay.
surprise? Let me send it to Logan.
Tokido's can looks kind of strong right now. Oh my goodness. I thought he was playing Luke with modern controls.
Why not?
What's going on?
Who are you going to bring up to this bar?
Okay, well, that's my first commentary reaction video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys have any other questions regarding with Ken in the comments. Let me know if you liked the video in the comments. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.